see a squad from the back. The Central Michigan Chippewas taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Zips will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Central Michigan's offense will have the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players you can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Chippewas will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Akron Zips offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Burks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Goodwin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down.
And you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they're like,
intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
That's 20. He's got space. There he goes. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Great job by the back on the option.
Good execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a grand one here. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Zips racing to the line in the hurry up.
and you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wants to throw. It's Burks. Grabbed in the marker. It's Hill. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Zips are marching down the field. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Akron. Setting up for the extra point in the time. And they tacked on the extra point.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second. And the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
And I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Now on the move. Took care of it himself. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Chippewas, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Slips a tackle, and he's got to go. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs managed. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Chippewas send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in the first.
Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Zips are in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Back to throw, it's Burks. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go up top on second and short. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. From the gun. Touchdown, Zip. Feet in the window for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown to throwing the football. The last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, the running back has it. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Got a chance to talk it over here in the break, and they'll start with second down. The option look, and he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
You know, you throw these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Looking downfield, it's Burks. Makes the catch, it's good. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to them as fast as possible so we can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
The Zips in the hurry up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the 8.
One of the areas they've really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is individually plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots when we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
off to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
That's caught. It's Crawford.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Chippewas line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
Oh, yeah, everything.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Brooks. Bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Quick completion on the out. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Zips will hustle from the line. Now on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Zips! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they knock the extra point there on 28-7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Balls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points This is a design run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This lead in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hills. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to Davis. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Burks. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Zips will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Sticks it in his belly. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score.
And you don't see this very often with big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. What happened to using is a call when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air?
It's picked off and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. his own number. Going the other way, and he's got room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the boot, looking for his man. He'll throw it. He's got him. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Tackled there by the defense.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it in for 1st down. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Chippewas look to keep this drive humming. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Chips. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the point after is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time for a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Throws off the OPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Zips want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. On a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to throw, it's Works. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, and this is a day he will want to forget. This is a day he wished didn't exist. It's been miserable. You've already thrown 2 interceptions. You just tried to throw your third, but the defense didn't cooperate. But get those feet set before you try to throw the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Coach near the stick. It's Hill. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Zips didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. It's complete.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Finally got loose. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. And the Chippewas just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got enough for the first. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Use the play fake, now the throw. Touchdown, Chippewa! Quick strike through the air for the score. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Fletcher. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Still running at the 40. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, and you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Brooks. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Jets will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's good. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Firing to the right, complete. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Working for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. Gets away from 1, finds some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Chippewas come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Montgomery. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time.
Oh, there's an hour left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Good jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Dave, if I were out to kind of push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now the throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid work. And now the lead is extended.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. The give to the tailback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabs behind the line. It's Townsend. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fighting off the defender. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Connection to the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires deep for the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at the...
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Zips want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short ones...
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Finds a seam. The 20. 10. Touchdown Chips. The defense putting points on the board.
And we knew coming in, these teams were very similar. Both really good football teams, but executing down the stretch might be the difference in the football game. How about that offense? Going down the field, they're an extra point away from tying this up, and we still got more football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down to the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Chippewa! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air, it's Burks. Catch in the middle, it's Hill. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Snares it outside. It's Goodwin. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeout, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting that bounds.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 kicks remaining on the clock.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Back to pass, it's Brooks. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, bring those negative plays. You just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.